Hello my friends and welcome back to another Brotato Nightmare Mode run. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're playing the Loud because I just wanted a fun run and I love playing this character. You always end up with ridiculous builds. And in service of that, we're going to be trying to make Thief Dagger work on Nightmare Mode. This is a weapon that really suffers going up to this difficulty level. It's a very fun, very powerful weapon. You end up with ridiculous amounts of money, but it's kind of does the opposite of what you normally want to do on Nightmare Mode, which is trade your economy for damage. Nightmare Mode is all about staying ahead of the damage curve so that you can keep the really dangerous enemies off of you. Thief Dagger does the opposite of that. It trades your damage by being a weak weapon for economy by giving you extra money, which means that we're going to have to get really ahead in order to be able to actually effectively survive on Nightmare. In a roll here, I'm looking for melee damage. I'll take attack speed as well. Those are the two stats we really want. Weird Food is a great find. That's going to be really important for our healing. Loot Worm, I'll leave in the pool, but not lock. And then I'm going to roll. We'll ban Toxic Sludge. Roll. Buy a dagger. Roll. Buy a dagger. Roll and buy another dagger. That's great. Okay, so we found 4 daggers. Is it worth locking Helmet? I guess I'll leave it in the pool. Helmet's a really good item, so it's sometimes worth locking, and we are going to need a lot of defensive stats. So I could maybe have locked it there, but I feel like we can also get other premium level 1 items. The item that I'm actually most looking for is Cute Monkey. Cute Monkey is the best healing item for this character by far, since with the extra enemies, you drop so many more materials. So in terms of level 1 items, that's what we are most excited to find. In a roll here, I have some attack speed. I'll take 2 lifesteal, I guess. We will need both types of healing for sure. And so lifesteal is going to be pretty important as well. I'm going to roll, buy a dagger. I'll ban the jelly. We're only going to use just the one weapon, so just getting jelly out of there makes sense to me, and then we'll buy another dagger and roll. I'd have loved to lock another Thief Dagger. I think I won't bother locking the duct tape. Our HP is too low to support it right now. So what I really need at this point is just some melee damage. We're probably going to spend our level 5 level up on +4 melee damage at this point. Just because you need to have the base damage of your weapons be strong enough that they can actually kill things. Thief Dagger only scales at 50% of your melee damage, which you might think would make you want to not buy it, but you really have to buy a ton of it so that when you land those critical hits, they actually get kills. So I'm going to roll here. We'll take 4 melee damage, buy a Thief Dagger, buy a Weird Food, and roll. Roll again, and I'll buy Coupon and Corrupted Shard, and roll. Buy a dagger, and roll. And lock a dagger and a Gentle Alien. So great chop for us. I will need some defensive stats. I currently have very low HP, but we found some armor, which is nice. We found our 4 melee damage, which is very important to this weapon. So hopefully we can make some good money this wave. Pick up that consumable. Get that tree kill. Also, if you're strictly trying to optimize just winning this run, you probably don't get Curse. But we're going to get Curse because we're here to have fun. Got the Loot Alien kill. I will take a Peaceful Bee. Losing a melee damage is very painful. I don't want to do that at all, but we are going to want to build dodge, and then we'll take 2 armor here, and then I'll buy Thief Dagger, buy Gentle Alien. So this is an important item and an important point, I think. I think a lot of players would not buy the Goat Skull here, because Thief Dagger scales off of critical hits, and you only get money if you get a crit. But it's really important to take items like Goat Skull in spots like these. You need enough base damage on your weapon that when it crits, it actually gets a kill in order for Thief Dagger to be useful. So really important to boost that. We'll find more crit chance later. The weapon already has 40% base crit chance just in general, with the precise weapon tag and everything. So we don't have to worry about lowering our crit chance a bit, and we don't have to worry too much about not raising it either. Small fish, it is increased damage, and it's a way to to make our character slightly stronger, but losing attack speed is bad. I'm just going to ban it. Triangle of Power we definitely don't want. We're going to be taking too many hits for Triangle of Power to be efficient. Got both those buff alien kills. So one thing I will definitely need is way more healing. We've managed to pick up 4 armor already, which is pretty nice, but that only goes so far if you don't have the max HP and healing to survive. Get the curse alien kills, clear the healers here. The movement in this run so far is actually really interesting. It's been really fun. I didn't manage to get both curse aliens, but that's okay. I could take 6 dodge here. I could also take 2 melee damage. Here, let's take 6 dodge, and then I'm going to roll. We'll take 3 regeneration, getting some defensive stats going. We'll buy Gentle Alien and Bag, and roll. Buy a Lumberjack shirt. Buy Coffee, incredible find, as it always is. And then we'll take a head injury as well. I actually will want to buy some range at some point, probably, but we need to boost our percent damage, obviously. And losing range is just not that big a deal. When we buy range, it's going to be in the form of, like, we find a plus 45 range upgrade up against very little, or we get offered shackles. I think it's shackles. That increases your range by 80, something like that. It's not going to be incremental range increases in the tiny amounts that the game normally offers you. Those are just super inefficient to buy. Run in here and grab that consumable heal, and then should be able to clear a few more enemies, and you can see we're making ridiculous money. So here's like a good spot to buy range, where we get a plus 45 range just up against nothing much. I'll buy the fish hook, although I don't mind losing crit chance. Compass is still pretty inefficient for move speed, which isn't a stat we really care about. Fruit basket is great on this character. We're very happy to take it. I'm going to skip the fertilizer as well. It does give us extra economy, but I need more damage, way more than I need more economy at this point. And we'll buy Thief Dagger, buy Bat, Lock Ritual, and roll. And there we go. Cute Monkey is amazing. Between the fruit basket and the Cute Monkey, that's a lot more healing than we had before. Both those items excellent for this character because there's so many enemies on the field. Anything that increases the value of the stuff that they drop is incredible. All right, so we got double goblin shark spawns this wave, and of course the walrus that you always get as well. And we were able to kill them all. The healers weren't able to keep them alive, because I kind of pulled them away from the healers there. Very important to do that. And we'll get that tree kill. You can kind of run towards trees, because you know that they come with a guaranteed heal. And even if you take hits getting there, you will be able to survive. Gentle Alien, great. We're very happy there. So I could take 15 attack speed. I could take some luck. Luck is a healing stat for this character as well. I could also roll for armor, dodge, max HP, any of those would be fine. I think I'm just going to take the 15 attack speed, and then we'll take 3 armor. Cursed Lure, great. It's sadly a low roll on the lure. It's only 3 regen and 3 loot aliens, but even if we kill one of those, it's still great, and we need the regeneration, so we're very happy to take it. I'm not going to buy the starfish. That is unfortunately too greedy, and the next couple waves are really difficult, so we can't actually support the starfish, I don't think. But I will happily take these 2 items. Weird Ghost I'm also obviously not going to buy on this character. We're going to go to wave 8. So this wave I need to keep an eye out for the loot aliens, because this is our Cursed Lure wave, so there's 3 of those guys coming towards us. Got the first one, which is nice. Had to heal up there. Get that goblin shark kill. I killed the blobfish, so I need to clear the lampreys, and then I can chase down the loot alien now that we're back at full health after doing that. Important to prioritize which enemies we are killing in what order, always on Nightmare mode, to make sure that you are not leaving dangerous enemies alive. If too many of them stack up, then that puts you in a really bad situation. Made 500 materials on wave 8 and got 3 crates. We'll take the bat. I'll take the feather, because I do want to build dodge, and baby elephant I'm just going to recycle. 9 HP is a really nice find. Our max HP was really low. Metal, similarly, we're going to lose a little crit chance, but you can see we're making absurd money already, and this is going to keep us alive to keep doing that. We'll buy the adrenaline. That's also going to be good healing once I get a little more dodge, and we'll take loot worm now. I'll roll, buy another gentle alien, lock a leather vest, and lock a defective steroids. I'm also going to roll again for 12. You can roll a lot on this character, and I'm going to lock the bonk dog and then, because you have so much money, I'm going to lock the bonk dog and then ban it, I think, just for the free reroll here. I could buy it, it would be fine, but in the interest of just max greed, we're going to try not to get stuff that steals kills from our thief daggers and make the most money that we can off of them. Have to clear the hatchers right at the start, or we're going to be spending all our time running away from the slashers instead of getting extra money. And the enhanced vampire squids we have to take down immediately as well. They're simply too dangerous to allow them to follow us around all map. We've found really good non-standard healing. So we found adrenaline, we found acute monkey. The one that we haven't found is tentacle, which is, of course, the best for this build, but you can see the double enhanced vampire squids there are doing so many attacks. They're so dangerous. I'm going to recycle the baby squid, or baby elephant here. I feel like I can do better than a level 1 thing, so I'll roll. I will take 7 crit chance because it's a level 3 upgrade, and then we'll take 2 armor. And I do have fish hook. I totally forgot I had fish hook when I locked these items, by the way. I'm sure everybody knows that. But a cursed leather vest, amazing. We're up to 27 dodge already. Cursed treasure map will be a lot of economy. Defective steroids is great. We need melee damage. We need HP. I am going to ban the bonk dog. We'll upgrade our thief dagger. Buy a broken mouth. We'll buy coil as well. And then we'll buy gentle alien. Garden can again help us stay alive. Ugly Tooth will be good against elites, and on this character, you can buy just way more items than you can on a normal character. This is also a great shop, because I can lock all of them. Anything that the fish hook hits, we'll be happy about. Also, now that I have a garden, the extra structure attack speed is actually relevant as well. Jerky would be great. Of course, Tentacle and Hunting Trophy would be some of the best things we could find. Black Flag would be awesome. Lots of tremendously powerful high-level items we could find as well. Like that. Fairy is always good on every build, but especially a melee build like this one. So lots of opportunity to really spike in power level. And when you have this much money on a build, you can do that. Whoops. I just clanked my water into my coffee mug that was on my desk there. So I don't know if you all heard that. Fortunately, no spills or anything. Take the charcoal, I'll recycle the blaze mander, and then I'm going to roll here. I'm looking for armor. We'll take 3 armor, and we'll take 15 attack speed as well. All right. We're going to buy all of these items, and then re-roll. And I'll buy defective steroids. I'll buy garden. I'm going to take the recycling machine just to pull a unique item out of the pool, because that's the type of build that we're doing at this point. And plant, great. We're finally getting some good healing. I'll take bone dice as well, and we can roll. Black Flag, I already mentioned how good this item would be, because it's going to be worth so much money. Yes, the extra enemy health and damage is dangerous, but we can get really greedy off of that. Our weapons already attack faster than the ball and chain minimum, so we're not interested in that. We'll take duct tape. I'll lock Frozen Heart and try to curse it as well. I'll probably buy it anyways, just because 5 crit chance is still good. And again, it pulls a unique item out of the pool, so you get a level 3 unique out of the pool. It makes Fairy more likely to appear. It makes Hunting Trophy more likely to appear, so not bad to do that. Obviously, we wouldn't just buy a random unique level 3 item that didn't do anything for us. At least not yet. Maybe later we will, once we have even more money. But one that's kind of on the margins of being good enough to buy on its own. The fact that it also makes our shop very slightly better can sometimes tip it over the edge. Here you can see I need more base melee damage. We're struggling to kill these enemies, especially the high health cursed enemies. But with high dodge and adrenaline, and with Cute Monkey and good consumable healing, we're able to stay alive, even though we're kind of tanking a lot. We'll take 3 armor here, and then Cursed Duct Tape. Great. I'll take the Mastery. We'll take the Frozen Heart. I'll re-roll. Really interesting shop, but I'm going to take the Cape. I think this is the obvious pick. It does cost me 2 melee damage. It's going to make it slower to kill the elite. But we're up to 47 dodge now, and 15 lifesteal is actually really, really respectable. Oh, and I completely blanked on how much money we had. We're playing the Loud, so I can just buy all 3 of those items. I was thinking we actually had to make a decision there. So, not so interesting a shop as I initially posited. Instead, just a really good shop where we get 3 great items. I'll take the medical turret because we have some construct attack speed. We need more healing, so I think I'm happy to pick that up as well. I'm going to kill the elite quickly at the beginning of this wave so that I don't have to be running around fleeing from it while I'm dealing with everything else. But I also have to kill this, kill the clams and the enhanced hatcher before too many eggs spawn, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Also, I didn't notice that there were 2 enhanced hatchers, so that's going to make killing the elite this wave a lot more challenging, because there's just so many dangerous enemies on the field. But I'm now at the point where, because we have good healing output, we can just tank the elite, and so that worked out very well. I'm going to try to get this loot alien. Got it. Try to get some of these curse aliens as well. Got 2 of them. Can we get another? I did get another, and we made 1,000 materials. Panda, that's incredible. 25 luck is actually one of the best healing things we could have found. And a cursed Cute Monkey, also amazing. Going up to 50 dodge is great. We'll take the tree. So that fight was also, by the way, brought to you by Cute Monkey and Adrenaline, just keeping us full health the entire fight. Take 2 lifesteal here, and then at this point, the 15 attack speed is great, but getting up to dodge cap is the most impactful thing. Dodge gets better the more of it you have, so when you're really close to dodge cap, like we are, it's really powerful to keep boosting it. I'm going to buy this whole shop. Community support is always good on the Loud, and we have 23 armor, so we're still in good shape defensively. We'll buy the lure, buy the claw tree, and roll again. I'll lock a butterfly and roll again, and then I can lock all of these items again for our fish hook. And I would say that we've turned the corner. We had to play a little cautiously at the beginning. Obviously, this is still a very losable run, but now we're making so much money that we're going to be able to fix any problems with our build as they come up. So it was kind of a tougher run than I was expecting for the first 10 waves or so. I guess first 12 waves, really. But last wave... Well, first 11 waves, because last wave was wave 12. Last wave really turned the corner, and we had enough defensive stats because we found the cape. And with that and the adrenaline and everything, we were able to just tank the elite. Once you can do that, you're obviously in good shape. And we're going to end up with so much money at this point. But I do think it was important the way that we played this run, where we didn't go all in on maxing out our income from Thief Daggers right away. Instead, we bought good items and made sure that we could actually kill stuff. Take the beanie here. I'll take 3 more armor. No luck on the fish hook, but that's okay. We'll still just buy all of these items and roll. Starfish is pretty risky, but I think we can support it at this point, and we're here to have fun. So we'll buy the starfish, we'll buy another mouse, we'll buy a mushroom, we'll roll. I'll take the bone dice, and I'll roll again. I'll buy a gentle alien. Alloy does give crit chance. I think I'll lock it just because we do have a fish hook. If it gets cursed, it'll be okay. I'm going to buy the Dock Moth, and... Oh, I thought I would have enough money to reroll. But Dock Moth should help us stay alive this next wave, so I'm not unhappy to have it. I probably would not have bought it if I hadn't realized, or if I had realized I wouldn't have enough money to reroll after buying it, because then I wanted to lock more stuff for the fish hook. But if the alloy gets cursed, that's fine. It'll cost me a little bit of dodge, but we'll get good stats out of it. If it doesn't get cursed, it's probably not worth buying. Lowering my dodge at this point would be pretty bad. I wish we'd found a hunting trophy before the horde wave. Also, this run, of course, would have been easier if we had double horde wave instead of an elite and a horde, but at least we got one horde, because, I mean, look at our income this wave. 2,000 materials. 2001, a Brotato Odyssey. I'll take the dodge here because I'm about to reduce it, probably. I'll take some more percent damage, and then... Okay, so the alloy... I can now buy if I want to, because I'd be going down to 59 dodge, which is still fine, but I think it's just too expensive for what we get. I'll take the boxing glove. We have double coil, so the melee damage is good, and the knockback gives me 6% damage as well. And I'll roll here. We don't need the sunken bell, so I'm skipping out on that one. I'll roll, buy a thief dagger, roll. Another mouse, phenomenal. Roll again, and keep rolling. Buy another dagger, buy a cake. I'll buy the fin here as well. That fixes my move speed and gets me up to 40 lifesteal. I didn't realize we had that much lifesteal. And here's our cursed thief dagger. I've been looking for one of these. So now we have a 100% chance to gain money when we get a crit. And a 62% crit chance. So this weapon is going to give us so much money. Keep buying stuff. We'll buy coupon. We'll buy fish hook. At this point, do I buy eye surgery just to... If we find another one, we get a level 2 unique out of the pool. I don't think so. We have a lot of money this wave. Oh, I maybe should have bought Sunken Bell just because it's unique, and we'll buy Ice Cube as well. We have a lot of money this wave, but later waves it won't be quite as much. I'll lock the glasses and roll, because I want to lock more stuff for our double hook. And we can lock both of those things. Riposte definitely will steal kills from my thief daggers, but that's okay. Because I have 60 dodge. So I will say, I think that this is not the easiest way to play Loud. If you're looking for the easiest way to play the character, I suggest some of my other Loud runs. Anything that does AoE damage is good for this character. You want high damage, wide swing melee weapons like spears, that type of thing, or, you know, large AoE melee weapons like spears. That type of weapon is good. Shurikens are pretty good just because they do pretty solid damage output across the map. Thief Dagger, I think, is a little bit harder than a lot of other options. We're almost at 10 Gentle Aliens. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a 20-wave run on, like, an unmodded run. I'll buy the mouse here, and we'll take a spicy sauce, and we'll roll, buy another bag, take spyglass, and roll. I'll buy a thief dagger, and then I'm going to buy mirror, and we'll mirror something. I could mirror the cursed chameleon. I guess I'll do that. It puts me way over dodge cap, so that's a little wasted. Even if I find ghost outfit, then the dodge isn't that important, but just buying a lot of curse is kind of fun in and of itself, and then we'll buy the two other items we can afford. roll, lock a little muscly dude, roll, and I'm not going to buy Knot, obviously. This is a for fun run. Want to get those cursed daggers, or maybe a cool legendary to finish off the run with. So this wave can be challenging because there's tons of enhanced vampire squids. You can see how many projectiles those guys make. And there's tons of stargazers and stargazer towers. So it's going to be really hard not to allow any mini bosses to spawn. And we're just going to have to kill as many of those as we can. Fortunately, I think we're up to the task, but if we weren't quite this strong, then this wave could be a challenge for the Loud. Getting so many points of curse here. 1,500 materials. I'm going to recycle the blood donation. I don't really want to be taking damage over time. You know what? Let's take the 60 range. This is also a just for fun thing. We probably should take the attack speed, but I'm curious to see if I can get my Thief Dagger range really high by the end of the run. Take the extra stomach. We'll take Corrupted Shard and Claw Tree. We'll roll. Scar is still going to do work in the last 3 waves, so we'll buy that. I'll take an Alien Tongue. Roll again. Losing melee damage is pretty painful, but I think I still need to try to boost my regeneration, because I mean, it seems unlikely, but it is still very possible to lose this run. So I do need to think about how that could happen. And one way is I take like a bunch of hits and then can't lifesteal safely because all the enemies are so powerful and cursed. And I need to run away and rely on regen. So we need to boost our regeneration in order to make that possible. Obviously, I'm not terribly worried about losing this run, but at this point it would be kind of embarrassing to do so, so I want to, you know, just lock it up tight. Getting the blobfish kills and getting even more curse. Definitely nice here, and 1,500 materials again. Sure, we'll take a mirror, we'll take a hedgehog. We've got triple coil now. Once you have 3 of these, the buying knockback becomes really powerful, actually. I'm going to roll here, and I'll take 9 crit chance, I think. And then I'm going to roll again, and I wanted to take the dodge, but we're way over dodge cap. Let's just take 10 luck. More consumables are good. I'll mirror the cursed corrupted shard. It's not amazing, but it's more curse. And trying to find something specific to mirror, I think, is usually a mistake. Just mirror any good item when you find mirror in a box like that. We'll keep building melee damage. We'll keep building regeneration. We'll keep rolling. We'll buy Scar. I guess I'll sell here and buy the Thief Dagger. Roll again. Roll again. I'll buy all these things. And roll again. Lock Power Generator. That's going to be damage positive. And maybe it gets cursed and becomes amazing. And then we'll roll a couple more times. Peacock won't really do anything before the end of the wave, so I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to clear these walruses, the cursed ones. And kill the elite at the same time here. But we are going to end up, because we have so many increased enemy spawns. Wow, the game really lagged there when I killed all the pufferfish. Pufferfish, for some reason, can give the game a challenge sometimes. I don't know what it is. Spawning the projectile seems to cause performance issues. But we have so many increased enemy spawns that when a group of pufferfish or a group of walruses spawns, we get like 10 of them at once, which again can be a little scary. And I'm just going to recycle this. I don't really need more max HP. Grind's Magical Leaf won't have time to do anything. Take some melee damage. Yeah, we'll buy all these cursed items. That's great. Buy our 5th mouse. So I think I'm still 1 short of all the gentle aliens, right? When did I start getting... Yeah, we have 9 of those. So I'd love to find the 10th. There it is. That's amazing. Now, the Loud does have increased chances of finding these items, but it's awesome that we got all 10 gentle aliens and all 5 mice for the most possible enemy spawns. We'll roll here. We'll take the bait. We'll roll again. Roll again. Take the corrupted shard. I'll buy metal. I don't need the acid here. Don't really need the scar. At this point, I am just kind of buying stuff at random, too, so, you know, if I miss a specific item, it's probably just because I'm just clicking buttons, because our character is so ridiculously powerful, I don't need to think too much about my shopping. So I really think, by the way, that extra enemy spawn items should benefit properly from Curse and should increase enemy spawns more. Firstly, that's the actual point of the item. That's what makes Gentle Alien so powerful, is it increases enemy spawns. So it would be nice, you know, it's fine that the stats get a boost when it's cursed. It's still a good item. Also, 3,000 materials this wave. Still a good item and everything, but it would be more fun if it did it that way. I'm going to take Starfish just for fun here. And more powerful if it did it that way. But even more importantly to me, that just sounds like way more of an interesting and on-flavor mechanic for Curse. Curse in this game is about trading more danger for more power. So the cursed enemy spawn items giving you extra enemies, I think, make sense both thematically and mechanically, and I have thought that from the beginning. I'll take the attack speed here. Our attack speed's actually pretty bad. Buy these items. We'll roll. I mean, I'll take the Cursed Anvil just because it's worth 5 armor. I wish it was gonna actually do anything, but it would be giving us 4 armor every wave. So if we'd gotten this earlier, that would have been incredible. Roll. Cursed Nail, we have surprisingly low engineering, but still increases the damage of all our weapons quite a bit. Take a silver bullet. We'll roll here. I'll buy the coupon, and we'll buy the blood leech and roll. Buy coffee, spicy sauce. Yeah, I need the sunglasses because we're not at 100% crit chance. Cursed ghost outfit, getting our dodge capped at 72. Don't mind if I do. Take the penguin. I'm going to take the hunting trophy just for the last wave, and I'm very curious how much money it's going to make. I'm also going to skip the metal because I'd like to find 5 more crit chance and get my weapons to 100% crit. And we'll roll. I'm rolling past all this stuff because I want to find crit chance. But you know what? Let's buy the second hunting trophy and keep on rolling just for fun. Could buy a couple cursed items. I'll buy the penguin and I'll roll because I was hoping an insanity would show up there. But we're just going to roll down here and go to wave 20. 95% crit on all our weapons. But hopefully we see no non-critical attacks. And let's go fight the bosses. I don't think we're going to make any hunting trophy money really because we're going to kill the bosses too fast. But let me actually not kill the whale boss for a bit just to farm with the hunting trophies, and we can see, just watch our economy just spike. Look how much money is showing up in the top left of the screen just as I'm moving around. And this is on the boss wave where there are fewer enemies than on every other wave. All right. Anyways, we saw how quickly we can make money. So let's go ahead and see how quickly we can kill the bosses, which we've already done. And there we go. That is the Loud with Thief Dagger. Now, like I said, this run I think is actually somewhat hard. Getting out of the early game is pretty challenging, but when you do, oh boy, you really end up powerful. So let's look at our items. We had 2,000 materials saved from coupons. We had plus 50% enemies from Dental Alien, our increased enemy spawns. We had 160% of the normal enemies spawning. Only found 2 bags, and they only made 495 materials. I'm shocked by that, actually. I guess our luck was pretty low, but typically on the Loud, you're going to end up with really strong performances by items like bag, because there's more enemies, so more chances to drop consumables, and thus crates. Our fish hooks did fairly well. We got a few good cursed items, though most of our good cursed items just showed up randomly. Double fruit basket was great healing. 700 healing from our cute monkeys. Cute monkey overperforming as always. 200 healing from adrenaline. That's a lot for adrenaline to have 200 listed healing. And adrenaline, the healing numbers can be a little deceptive because, yes, in absolute numbers, this doesn't look like that much, but sort of by definition, whenever the adrenaline heals you, you need it because you've both taken damage, which allows it to heal you, and are being attacked, which allows you to dodge. So adrenaline, while it doesn't provide tons of healing, it provides some of the most relevant healing in the game. 6 items from the treasure map. Again, a slight underperformance for an early cursed treasure map on this character. 164 materials on Loot Worm. 330 from Recycling Machine. Dangerous Bunny for 135. 1,800 materials from Black Flag, plus, of course, the extra enemies. We looked at our cute monkey already. We had 5 mice for more, even more enemy spawns, of course. And I didn't really use the Dock Moth, so not surprising it didn't give us that much healing. Spicy Sauce dealt 52,000 damage, even though we weren't building around it at all. 1,000 materials saved from Spyglass. 32 extra health from the extra stomach. And Tentacle, only 2 healing. Our hunting trophies, because I spent a little bit farming in the end game, gave us 200 materials. Obviously didn't pay for themselves, but we bought them for flavor reasons and because I wanted to have fun with it. Alright, my friends, hope that you've enjoyed this run with the Loud. We get just ridiculous amounts of money, so that's always a good time. As always, of course, if you have enjoyed the video, then feel free to leave a comment and hit like. It helps me out with the algorithm, so I appreciate you taking the time to do that. And you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy game analysis. Cheers, folks. I'll catch you next time.